Oh, Instagram is back in live. That's good to see. It's early, guys. It's only 8:45. But here we are. Hey, there's some people joining in, my beloved, for instance. Hey, what's going on, guys? Whoa, bit of a haze right now. Let me tell you, dozy day. But it's Monday. It's before 9, so I'm a little early. But let's do this thing. Let's drink some beer together. I got one. Man, I haven't had a beer from this brewery in a long, long time. Last weekend, I think it was last weekend, got Erica to run out, grab some beers, and so just grab something random for the pod. And so this is what she grabbed. But last week I was going to do it, but then of course, I had that pumpkin beer, which is very seasonally appropriate. This one, I'll hold it up for y'all can see. This is the Freakshow Crush Hazy IPA. Now, I've never had a Freakshow Crush, like a crush of being crushing on somebody who worked or lived or whatever at a freak show. Nor have I had this beer. Now, Flying Monkeys. This is, of course, as I said, I haven't had a Flying Monkeys beer in honestly probably years, I hesitate to admit. And that's not because they're not good or anything. Just, I don't know. That's not a beer I typically reach for. I don't know why. Now, I do know the last time I had it, I think it was the Juicy Ass IPA. And they've been doing a lot of IPAs, which is cool. That kind of fits with their thing. They went through a rebrand years and years and years ago from sort of a, very plummy British Robert Simpson Brewery making the finest ales to this like, yay, crazy, look at us kind of thing. And they got into big hoppy things, and that's cool. So yeah, let's dive in. Got an old can here, ready, guys? Oh boy. Get that pour on the screen for the kids at home. All the good kids have done their homework and are sitting around the old wireless, the old hi-fi, high fidelity stereo system, listening to, of course, their favorite, every child's favorite, the Toronto Beer Podcast. It's an important show for children. So what have we got? Well, it's golden. It's a hazy boy. I mean, and it ain't just a clever name. I only poured about half of it. I suspect with a beer like this, often there's some sediment at the bottom, so it might be even hazier on the second pour. But yeah, hazy, but it's not a chunky boy. It's just a hazy boy. Nice carbonation on it. So yeah, what do we got going? Huh? Smells really cascadey. It's like orangey, orange and spices and like orange peel and stuff. Yeah, and something almost like Flintstone vitamin-y. Yeah, quite fruity though. Quite fruity. Interesting. So let's see how it tastes. Whoa. That's really interesting. Hang on a sec. Man, oh man. Super tropical. Really bitter though. Like, whoo. That is aggressively hoppy. That's West Coasty. That's what that is. That's interesting. Because of course, you think when you think of the hazy IPAs these days, you're always thinking of New England IPA. That might be Bostonian. Might be sick of you busting the balls, but it's bitter, man. It's good though. I like it. Just not what I was expecting at all. There's a lot of writing on this can. Just trying to see if it says anything insightful. It's brewed in Canada. That's a lot of like Surgeon General-y stuff. Oh man. Yeah, no, there's just too many words on here for me to read right now. I don't know if you can see on this. Too much to read right now. So yeah, I don't know what's in it. I don't know what the hopping is. I don't even know what style they were after, but I would say, pardon me, I just burped and my YouTube video got very blurry. This is a very West Coasty style IPA. Very juicy. A lot of citrus. There's some pineapple in there, and then it's very piney and like resiny, pine resin. But if that's your jam, if you like big sticky, like that's what this is. This is a sticky IPA, which I'm fine with. I tend not to have too many. I wouldn't want 3 or 4 of these on a night because you wake up the next morning and your mouth feels like it's been lacquered. Um, and maybe it has been with hop resin. So yeah, these are as I'm maturing, I suppose these are an occasional treat more than a regular thing. But I like it. But you better be up for your hops on this bad boy because it does not come in gently. Let's say. Mm-mm-mm. No, it does not. Huh? Maybe just a little glimmer of malty sweetness separate from the finish, not on the finish. It's not like a lingering sweetness. The finish is sticky, piney hop, but there's this little of something sweet as I finished it as well. So that might be a touch of the malts in there, but yeah, this is a hop bomb. That's what we used to call these guys, hop bombs, and it's a hop bomb, all right. Mm-mm-mm. And what do you eat with a hop bomb? It's hard to say, man, because it's sticky and resiny. Um, Usual caveat type things here. If you got a cheese or fermented meat product like a summer sausage, that could be interesting, I suppose. Fatty and tart or tangy, pairing off against bitingly dry and bitter. That could be an interesting comparison. Bit of fermented meat if that's your jam. As always mentioned, not my jam, so that's not the direction I'm heading with this. I feel like I think that idea though, fatty and sour is the direction to go, not towards sweet, and certainly not like desserty, but not even like, the glazed ham or something like that. I don't think that's the right. I think it would take so much sweetness to keep up with this. It would be challenging at best. So I think we're leaning towards the fatty and sour. Hmm. Well, I mean, you could do like a pretty cool Asian soup, with fish and a nice sour tart kind of stock to it, maybe with some noodles. That could be interesting. The bitter and the sour together. That might be the direction I would head with it. Um, Obviously, if you don't do fish, you can omit fish. Tofu, and that's really nice as well. And tons of plant-based. You could put plant-based chicken strips or whatever in there. Beautiful. That'd be all right. I think that'd be the direction I would head. That's maybe not a solid winner, but well, the other thing is we have some PC loads of jalapeno popper potato chips right now. I think that would work pretty well with this beer. So that might be the direction I head. We'll have to see. But Erica, that's not an order. I'm still pretty full actually. We had Thai for dinner tonight. Hoo-wee. We did a red shrimp curry with peas. It was fire. It was great. So coconutty. Nice sticky rice. I use the She Simmers method for making sticky rice. Really nice sticky rice. And then a green mango salad. I had 3 bites and I was full. And it was hot, hot, hot too, but really, really sour as well. Maybe that's what I should have with this beer is some more of that green mango salad, because then you get the tropicals mixing in with the beer, which already has some tropical tastes in it, and and then really sour and hot, spicy against the bitter of the beer. That actually, maybe that green mango salad's the best thing. That's where I'm going. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm still really full. It was delicious. Uh, mm. And shrimp crackers. I've been able to drive a little bit again, which is quite nice. Been driving around and doing some stuff, and I drove out to Scarborough to Fuyao Supermarket, which is a very lovely Asian supermarket, and bought shrimp crackers and MSG and crab paste. What else? Some really good stuff and stuff that it's just hard to find at Western grocery stores. And then, yeah, we made this. Oh, tonight's so good. Those shrimp, dipping a shrimp cracker into a curry with a bit of sticky rice is just, oh, it's delightful. It's divine. So I would highly recommend it. That's what we had, and I'm still really full from it. And so, Erica, if you're still watching, which it looks like you might be, that's why I'm not ordering those chips, but I love you. Um, Speaking of I love Erica, it was our anniversary yesterday. Isn't that nice? 17 years. 17 years. how is it possible I've been married for 17 of the 19 years I think I've been alive? It's crazy. Anyway, cheers to Erica. Ever long suffering life. We talked about food. We talked about the beer. What's going on right now? Not a lot of anything, you know, same as ever. Crazy high COVID numbers. So we're doing something wrong. Good for us. Oh, it's terrible. Mm. And you remember last podcast, I wasn't talking about the fact it was the election. Yeah, see, nothing to worry about. We're fine. Everyone's going to be all right. Good work, America. You got it 51% right, and that was enough this time. So well done. And that's about it. I think I'm going to get going. I'm tired and I'm really full. So I'm going to boogie. But really short one. Wow, it's only been 10 minutes and 40 seconds. But hey, that's what you get. It's a lazy Monday and it's on me. But I hope you have a good one. Take care of each other out there. And well, I'll be back maybe around the same time. Keep your eyes peeled on a Monday. It might not be after 9. I'm getting old, guys. So we'll have to see. But till then, have a good week. I'll talk at you later.